guys, welcome back to my channel. Every day with the right young. If you've not yet subscribed, this is the right time to do so. Please click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification for more videos from me. Thank you. Okay, today we'll be talking about this Big Brother Naija stars. It's going to be interesting. A lot of things have been happening in the house, and I am here with the tea. Now, if you watched my last video, I kind of ended on the note of like, okay, Blue Ivy was ill and Khosi cooked, and Yemi actually gave the food to Kananga to give to his partner, who is Blue Ivy, because she was ill. But then Khosi was not happy about it. She basically queried Yemi about it. But guess what, guys? Blue is back on her feet and she's having a party, a white party. It's been interesting. Basically, she's back on her feet. But then one thing that happened when she came back on her feet that is very worthy of note is this: when she came going around, interacting with people, she didn't necessarily interact with Yemi straight up, but she actually started giving this flirty look to Yemi. And okay, at one scene, right, when she flirtily gave Yemi this look, Yemi kind of like ignored it, and then the people around laughed because the people around noticed it. They laughed. But then fast forward, Khosi came on to Yemi and was like, okay, don't think that I don't notice the flirty look going on back and forth between you and Blue. All right. And Yemi was trying to tell her that I am innocent, okay? Basically, it seemed like it's like, okay, probably she's looking at me flirtily, but I am not flirtily looking at her as well. But then Khosi is like, no, don't tell me that I saw you as well giving her this flirty look. Now, I don't know really if he really returned to the flirty look, but it's true that Blue was like flirting with him with her eyes and all. And he kind of ignored it at some point, okay, but I don't know if he returned the flirty look. Do I think that Khosi might be true though, like might have really noticed that he was flirting with his eyes back at Blue? Honestly, I would say yes. I would say yes. I mean, the feelings that Yemi had for Blue doesn't just die off, especially when you're still in the same space. It's just that Yemi is the type of guy that if he makes up his mind, if he makes a decision, he sticks to that decision. So he has made up his mind to be with Kosi, and that's why you see him with Kosi and not with Ivy, but that's and not with Blue rather. But do I think that he has no feelings anymore for Blue? No, I don't think so. I think he still does. All right. But then shortly after, okay, they had this all white party that was yesterday, and they all went to go and prepare. But guess what? Okay, Yemi was outside, right? Outside the bathroom. Kosi was in the bathroom preparing, and Kosi was outside the bathroom waiting for her. She knew he was outside the bathroom waiting for her. It was waiting for her so that, like, after she's done, they'll go to the party together, because they're a couple. But then she was there for over 1 hour, up until Biggie gave an infringement to Thabang for talking without the mic. And I don't know why, but Yemi just figured that Thabang must be with Khosi in the bathroom if Thabang is having a microphone infringement warning from Biggie. So he rushed into the bathroom. And before we knew it, maybe after Biggie gave Thabang this microphone infringement, Yemi appeared at the bathroom, and it was right. Khosi was right there with Thabang preparing for the party. Okay, and he got really upset because they've had this conversation of like, okay, Khosi, you need to stay away from Thabang, and Yemi, you need to stay away from Blue. And now he's seeing Khosi in the bathroom alone together. So he accused her of talking to Thabang, and Khosi was like, no, I didn't. She was trying to deny it basically, but it was hard to deny because Yemi was like, okay, if Thabang and you are the only two people in the bathroom and Thabang is getting a microphone infringement, from begin. It means that he was talking and you are the only two people here. If he was talking, then he was basically talking to you. Like there was no way for her to deny something that is quite obvious. So at some point she kept quiet, like she was obviously caught in a lie. So all she could say was like, please my love, I'm sorry my love, please my love, I'm sorry my, like she couldn't really say anything. She couldn't hold on to her claim that she was not talking to Thabang. It was very, very clear and obvious. As usual now, they made up and prepared and went to the all-white party. I mean, what else can Yemi do? Okay, so I'm like, okay, Kosi basically warning Yemi about staying away from Blue. It's like, all right, Yemi was basically also trying to say that, okay, it seems like you're not happy that Blue is back on her feet after being ill for so long, but then you cannot really have the right to like be warning me to stay away from Blue because you also are not staying away from Thabang. Like we've had this conversation over and over again about you and Thabang and about me and Blue, yet you are not staying away from Thabang. Okay, so it's like, I don't know, guys, what do you think about this? Because it's almost like both of them being in a relationship that is supposed to be a one man one woman kind of relationship, a monogamous relationship. Of course, I believe that they both have the right to, should I say, demand that their partner is faithful. But I can't say that for this Khosi and Yemi because they both want their partners to be faithful, but they themselves are openly not faithful. Like this is not something like they're hiding or something. They are openly, not being faithful. Although I would say for Yemi is trying. I don't know. Comment below, let me know what you think. Yemi really, in my own opinion, made effort to stay away from Blue. But Kosi, is it that she doesn't believe that he's making effort and she just doesn't want to be blindsided anymore? Or she really doesn't care and it's just a game to her. She doesn't really love Yemi. She doesn't really love Thabang. She just wants to be the story, the topic of the house for us, the viewers outside, so that she can have fans. Comment below and let me know what you think about that whole saga. Now, there's also a saga with Miracle, Khosi, and Ipeleng. Okay, so we all know that Miracle and Ipeleng has kind of like been a thing for a while, okay, but then it's like it's all come to an end because Ipeleng felt very insecure about the letter he wrote to Khosi, and she felt if I'm the one to, I'll feel insecure, or I would say I'll feel unsure of my place in the life of my partner. Granted, Miracle is Khosi's pair, like Biggie paired the both of them, so they are like partners in the house. But in terms of like lovers, it's Miracle and Ipeleng, and Kosi and Yemi and probably Thabang. Okay, but either ways, and we all also know that Miracle really liked Kosi, has been pursuing Kosi for a long time. She did not agree, so it's almost like as if Ipeleng was his second choice. Okay, so with that kind of background, when Ipeleng also knows, everybody knows that Miracle wanted Kosi but couldn't get her, so he ended up being with Ipeleng. So with that kind of background, with all of that happening, Miracle going to go and write a letter again to Kosi will obviously like deepen the injury, put salt to injury, in Ipeleng's heart. And so I understand her not wanting to go on with Miracle anymore, but Miracle is like trying to convince her that he's over Kosi. He even went ahead to go and try and convince her friend, that Sati and Kanaga, to try and get them to talk to Ipeleng, to convince Ipeleng that he's really, really no longer interested in Kosi and he wants to be with her. Comment below and let me know what you think. Do you really think he's serious about her or not? Now, going on to Blue Ava, like I told you, she's already up. She's no longer ill, and there's this thing, right, that happened yesterday. The day before yesterday, when she was still ill, the day that Kosi and Yemi cooked for Blue Ava, Thabang gave Blue Ava a massage. Okay, but you remember she was ill, so everybody was trying to be nice to her, so you can kind of ignore that. But then the next day when she was fine, you could basically see them sitting down out in the open. Thabang put Blue Ava's leg on his thighs, just basically rubbing it. Remember, she's fine now, she's up and about, and this is actually in the open for everybody to see. I don't know what you guys think. I think if Blue Ava is trying to go for Thabang, I will give her a clap. Like, girl, you go, girl. Like, if that is a plan to go for Thabang and make herself and Thabang an item, then it's a very good, great strategy, because Khosi will not be able to take it, and Yemi too will go crazy for two reasons. First of all, it will get crazy because why should Khosi be upset about Blue being with Thabang if she claims that she's just friends with Thabang? Okay, and him too will go crazy because he felt like he is the love of the life of Blue Ava. So I think it's going to be a good plan if she goes after Thabang. Okay. To me, Tabang is a smooth criminal. Like, he's a smooth player. I mean, it feels like, I mean, he has something with Nelisa. I mean, they kissed 2 days ago or so, but then Nelisa went back to her bed. Then he has something with Olivia. Olivia gave him a massage. Then he has something with Khosi. Is making Yemi go crazy with jealousy, and now it's Blue Ava. And remember, Blue Ava has something with Black Boy, or at least she's supposed to have something with Black Boy. So it's like Taban is like the center of, like, she is, it's kind of like he's like a puppet master having all the strings connected to him. Comment below and let me know, what do you think about this whole saga, the whole thing between Yemi and Kosi and Blue. Comment below and let me know what you think, and I will be in the comment section replying your comments as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.